I even went back to the tournament grounds and got all the mounts out of there that you can get.
Oh, do you have the battle bear?
Yes.
User entered your channel.
She's a professional mount keeper.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure I've got a mount that she doesn't have.
Here we go again.
I'm pretty sure I don't. I have 88 mounts.
I got 132.
User in your channel timed out.
I have total on my account. I have 350 mounts, but only 296 count.
Yeah.
For the achievement.
I've got the Grand Black War Mammoth.
Welcome, everybody.
And I only have 95.
That one?
And
I have 180, I guess. I'm not really. I'm not really a mount collector, but
For 180, you're trying a little bit.
yeah.
You actually have the Grand Black War Mammoth? Really?
Yeah, I farmed it
Both
until
of
it
us do.
dropped. I have like 15
User entered your
level
channel.
100 pluses, and so I would run it once a week on all my alts.
Yeah, actually, I got mine when it was still content. Yeah, I went in there as a
User entered your channel.
pug,
don't get it.
and someone rolled a 98 on it, and I rolled a 99.
Nice work moving me 5 meters.
You're welcome. I tried real hard.
What are you being so enthusiastic about, Bronze?
He got summoned, and he was standing there. He's sulking.
That's always fun. And he's sulking over that?
He's not sulking, salty.
Well, he didn't have to accept the summons.
It's true.
All these flavors, and you choose salty.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Did that?
Oh, it did it to me earlier today.
It changed my microphone setting.
Yeah, me too. I had ended up logging out and going back in.
Well, yours just was muting, like, over and over again for some weird reason, Tap. But
Yeah. When I
Oh, you
reset
turn
it.
that in?
Mine changes speakers
Yeah,
randomly.
it doesn't show up anywhere in the chat.
It's
Yeah,
on
I think.
Broken Shore.
Yeah, I think that Epistle actually wins for the weirdest TeamSpeak thing to happen.
Yeah.
Which we were recording the podcast and all of a sudden he started sounding like this the whole time. And we were like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
what is going on? We thought he was using like a voice modulation thing. We're like, you sound really weird, dude. And he was like,
It's my very white mode.
and he was like, I don't know what you mean. And so we're like, record it and listen. And so he did, and he was like, that is very strange.
And it was.
You should have had him tell a tale from vanilla.
That was back in the my computer was really, really being weird stage. But you know what, Jabui, since we got the BIOS done, it's running tickety-boo, not a single problem.
Nice.
Tickety-boo? Is that...
Is that a Canadian?
A boo.
I don't think it's Canadian.
Yeah, it's like Canadian with a little bit of extra flavor sauce in it. I think.
Slightly British, yeah.
But yeah, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad that fixed it.
So am I.
Joe Boy, I have a question for you.
I might have an answer. I will
You
try.
would have an answer. The time warp ring.
Yeah.
The second use of it, does it make a difference who hits time warp?
No.
It'll affect anybody who uses it, or you have to do it yourself?
No, it's anytime anybody besides you. Well, here's the thing. If I time warp first, then whoever time warps next will affect everybody who has that ring.
Okay.
If you time warp first and then I time warp later, it's gonna affect everybody with the ring whenever the second time warp goes off.
Okay, because I've never been in a group where another mage had the ring.
Right.
So we usually get one of our chamois to do it, or one of the other mages who doesn't have it, and then I realized, I'm like, wait, Joe Booey has it, because I hear you call out for the second one, and I'm like, I didn't know if I should hit it or you already had somebody who was doing it. So
No, I just call for anybody with a hero to hit it at that point.
Gotcha.
Just so that it triggers, because when I'm calling for it, it's usually because it's lining up with a bunch of my
cooldowns
and stuff.
Yeah.
So
then I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait, if I hit mine, it would affect yours.
It will.
So I'm like, okay, I'll wait until I don't think I've been doing it, but I thought about that last week and I was like, oh wait, I should probably just double check before I just randomly hit mine when my cooldowns are off and stuff. So
yeah, and I worry a little bit about that because our spells will affect the cooldowns of Icy Veins, and I'm mostly timing it up for Icy Veins. Like I feel bad when I'm calling it and there are other mages in the group because I'm calling it based on my cooldown, but I have no idea where their cooldown is at. So, because I'm just watching my cooldown, and when my cooldowns are lining up all correct and it's time to pop it. The other time I sometimes will call it is at a key point in the fight.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's been okay. I just was thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, if I hit it,
Your
I could
cooldown.
affect him, and
Your cooldowns rarely are the same as mine.
Yeah.
It's like, I will just have done something, then it's like, you call for it. It's like, oh, great. Wish I'd known. I need a target.
Yeah, it's because we time them up a little bit different. Like, I use Icy Veins, like, right at the start of the fight. So somewhere around 2 minutes and 30 seconds later, because some of my spells are going to reduce the cooldown of Icy Veins a little bit, somewhere around 2 minutes and 30 seconds later is when it's going to be up. But it depends on when we hero in a fight, too. Because, like, on some fights, we don't hero till late in the fight, like maybe third phase or something like that. And so when that happens, I hero, and then because the fight doesn't have long to go, I call for the second hero as soon as the first one's done, just so we get like a solid 80 seconds of hero.
yeah. So far, I mean, it's not been. I probably have one of the same relics you have for the cooldown on frozen Icy Veins.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
I don't have the one that reduces the cooldown.
Oh, you don't have the relic one?
No,
what's
I
it
don't.
called? Oh, it's called Frozen Veins. Look at that. Huh.
Yeah, no, I have one that makes Blizzard critical strike chance higher, which I hate that one, and I'd love to replace it, but it's 905. I have one that called Let It Go, which increases the critical strike damage of Ice Lance. That's the optimal one. I would love to have all three be that, but I don't. And then I have another one that is increases damage of Flurry.
Oh, okay. I know which one you have.
Tap, I was hovering over my
all right.
slow fall cloak because I thought for sure you were going to take me up really high and drop me.
You left us here. We don't know where to go. Yep.
I think about that, but I'm like, well, it's almost raid time.
Oh, are we heading in or what?
Anyone else need a summons?
And we're kind of hanging outside the door there, so I'm just going to head in.
Oh, most of us are inside.
It's on Mythic, right?
Yeah.
It's on yes, Mythic.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do Mythic, sisters.
So yeah, those of you who picked up a Vantis rune, when we get to the boss, just target it, and then use your Vantis rune, and it will attune itself for that fight.
Oh, they're running in the guild bank?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
and there's
I'm going to grab one. Oh,
I really love the fact that they're, so generalized now. That's a much better way of doing it.
Yeah,
oh,
so
absolutely.
you don't have to have 15 of them?
Yeah. So you don't have to worry about which one you got. You just have to bring one. And then, like on a progression night, you use it when you get stuck,
What does it look like?
It's green.
The green. Oh, the green one. Okay.
I can take a quick trip to the auction house and buy one, so I've got one as well.
If it's green, you might want to get that looked at.
I think we're done with summons already, aren't we?
Yeah, everybody's here.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Do you need us to go out and resummon you?
No, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're about ready to start, so let's just roll. All right.
So just grab any Vantis rune and it'll work on any boss?
No, there's
you
one
gotta
for
grab the
Tomb of
new one.
Sargeras. It's Vantis rune, Tomb of Sargeras.
Okay, I got you.
Try it now, Donna.
So, just a thought, but we are going to be using heroism at the start of stage 2, right?
No. Bronze, you know, we weren't sure when to use heroism last night, and, you know, you've got an insight on it, but you said second phase, and that's still wrong. It's third phase we want to use it.
Third phase.
The group I've been that downed it did it on second phase, and we
do
had
second
no issues
awesome.
with it.
We're doing it on third phase. Yay!
Well, we haven't progressed past.
We haven't got
second
to
phase.
second phase.
Yeah, we haven't got past second phase yet, so.
Oh, hey, somebody grabbed a whole stack of 20 out of those Vantis runes.
I did, but I put them back.
They might have moved to the upper
Yeah,
corner,
move to the top left.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I was
that was
panicking
me,
because I was grabbing another one.
I was grabbing one, and I grabbed the whole stack, and then I just took one and then put the rest back into the bank. So I probably got moved to a different position. Yeah, I had to make sure it was the good one.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Like, hopefully we'll get to that stage. I think we will because there's, you know, a good number of us looked into it and we have some better understanding of the fight now. But you know, it's the. I think we're gonna wait till third phase on that one because third phase is like super chaotic.
Okay, I can leave and you guys can swim the rest of the way.
What?
Because I saw everybody jumping down the hole. I think you just gotta go down this door.
You're standing on the water, and I'm giving Path of Frost.
You can go to the door. We just jumped down.
Oh, I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, there was a reason I'm standing here.
Some of us are still enjoying the scenery.
Yeah.
We're still learning our paths.
Can we make all take a
Oh, it's the. No, wait a minute. We
Look at the Warlord Darja.
We have to beat the. Yeah, he's back.
He might be in the wrong spec.
Wait, is this the way to go to get there?
That's true.
It is, but the world boss is back.
Yeah, do we want to kill the world boss or?
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
I think it
probably
always because if
some
somebody
people that
hasn't done it
didn't
yet.
get
I'm pretty sure every time you zone in,
He
it
respawns.
He's in the
yeah,
way
he's like a
anyways.
trash.
Yeah, a couple people can't get through without taking him out, so I think we should just do it.
Let's just take him out.
Did you put Path of Frost on?
Did I?
No, because I'm gonna wait until everybody jumps down before I do that.
No, we
I just
don't want to pull
point
unless we got two
camera
tanks,
down
because this
and I
could be
end up
bad.
in the water.
Yeah, you can point down even if Path of Frost is on and dive in the
No,
water.
but you have to drop off the cliff first. Is the problem?
Yeah, so you don't have to follow me. I mean, I was just going back to see if the food was still there because I forgot to eat.
Wait, is there mage food around?
I can put some down.
At the warlord go?
Thank you for the buns.
I like how I can see the rest of the other half of the group on the other side behind this world boss.
Yeah, they're all on the other side, and here so we're.
It's like we're doing some sort of
flanking maneuver.
Devised attack.
Okay, some of you come up and surprise him from behind.
You all say boo at the same time.
You don't have Path of Frost on yet, do you?
What the heck is that?
Somebody bring friends.
Did I hear pull?
No, I think somebody touched
you heard
a...
Some
Somebody touched a trap.
Unholy Knight clicked something he wasn't supposed to.
Somebody got the golden trap.
Hey,
Yeah.
that was kill somebody in the ring again. This is my
well-being.
favorite part of this raid so far. You can kill your allies.
Yeah.
He'll check.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Just stop touching things.
But touching things is fun!
Yeah, don't make me pull this raid over.
Mom, Unholy keeps blowing felt flame on me. Why are you
Like I
killing
said,
yourself?
Apparently that was a bad touch.
Stranger danger.
Stop tapping yourself. Stop tapping yourself. Stop tapping yourself.
I love this group.
Alright.
Are we having a cauldron tonight or no?
Yes.
Do it at the boss.
We just haven't put it down yet.
Okay.
Oh, why is the Vantis rune not? Oh,
Mommy's
Don't use the
volunteered
Vantis
tonight.
rune
use
yet.
it.
Don't use
So
it on this guy.
Yeah, you have to. The way you use it is you target the boss you want to use it on, and then activate it.
Yeah.
good thing I was targeting somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my Ventus rune on the weekly.
I don't even know if it would work. Hopefully
Shouldn't.
that would fail. but
I would hope so, yeah.
Should we tell him that he needs to activate the Vantage Room by standing under the boss and then clicking it?
Oh no!
he needs to hit the boss. Is what he needs to do.
I'm waiting for the word.
Pull.
We told you.
Pull?
Like 30 seconds
Okay.
ago.
So you click on the boss you want and then you click the vote.
Yes.
Just highlight it. Don't actually do anything.
Yeah, just click on the boss to target it. Don't hit it with anything.
Don't step
That's
to the
gonna cause
left.
problems. Yep, don't step to the left.
Okay, looks like 2 stacks, Andro.
But tell me when, because I can't see yours.
You're
I got
taking
3 on me.
1.3 million from the 3rd stack, so.
It was just a flesh wound.
Do you tanks? Yeah, it is.
Come back to base your legs off.
Go ahead and take him.
Coward.
That was not a British accent, I was going to say. Kentucky?
No, that wasn't Kentucky.
Yeah, that was pure Montana, baby.
Take that back. We do not talk like that.
No, the accent.
Yeah, we do not talk like that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
wash
not
your
Louisville.
mouth out with that kind of. Wash.
At least I pronounce my R's right, Tap?
What?
Like
What are you
worse.
saying?
Ka.
Hey, I ride a motorcycle, sort of.
A motor.
And I drive a Jeep.
How do you sort of ride it? Do you ride side bike?
No,
No, that's illegal.
She rides it, but not above 3rd gear, and recently, just for the first time, not on the back lawn.
Not on the pavement.
Right. Actually, for the 2nd time today, I drove down the
Wait,
road.
you're not doing 100 mile an hour most of the time?
No,
You're
it's not.
not, you're
a
not doing
dirt bike.
wheelies?
No, she takes it down the highway. I mean, she's just like at 12,000 RPM in 3rd gear.
Hey, this morning when I was coming home on the bike, I was doing about 100, 120-ish.
Did you sing about riding motorcycles and not wanting pickles?
I'm not dying this rash again.
Oh my god, it fell off the world!
You fall off. What?
I don't know how.
Oh, I hate falling off this world.
Fall
There's
off the
a whole
world.
cave under here.
Oh no!
I found another universe.
Where did you fall?
I don't know.
Well, like I said yesterday, that's how
I
you
feel
get to
your
Argus.
pain.
At least you're having a good time.
Leave it to
Still
Donna
some
to
trash?
find the only
What
way
are we
to
waiting
die.
for?
No, because Tap found it too.
Oh yeah, I
The
got up last
hippogriff
night.
is a real pain.
Are we waiting for something? Why
We're
are we
waiting for the
killing
hippogriff.
We're gonna end up with him, but
Oh.
we'll wait till he. Yeah. She goes
See, I
and lands in the
told
middle of the
you.
graph. Yep. Oh, but
That was a
if
very
I hadn't actually
emphatic.
pulled that, it probably would have been okay.
And spicy trigger something.
Remember,
Good.
don't polymorph
Good.
everybody if you get that on there.
No, I think that's what summoned this Guardian Sentry.
I wanted to see if I could take on spicy.
Too much purple, can't get out.
Actually, I stunned the sentry as soon as it came out. That
I just got polymorph.
Except I got polymorph stuff. Yeah, feel free to try.
Izzy, I just watched you run over and stand in the polymorph bomb.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
I may have
I
intentionally
was
put in the max
go
the number of players I
just
could.
watched him
He's
walk
trying to help
over into
absorb
it.
the damage.
I had a rough
Which
day.
way are we going? Oh, okay.
Look
Go
at
with the
the
smart
blue
clothes out.
square and the orange circle. I need a green clover.
I'm running over a 4-leaf clover.
Well, Dordan has learned from Sylvanus that if a fight starts going south, if you're on a ledge, you can walk away.
See? I'm smart.
What did I come back to?
Your death.
Really? Couldn't tell by the fact that my body's on the floor.
That's not a good place for it.
Well, at least he's on his back.
Who's got a flaming torch here?
Please don't burn me. Metal armor and heat don't mix.
That's okay, I got bronze instead. How did we only pull half of that group? I'm not sure.
Mad skills?
Very talented.
I ended up pulling
Well,
it anyway,
no.
but...
Don't jinx
Yeah,
it.
so that. But it does seem like they separate a little bit.
I think the flare pulled it.
Do you think
No,
so?
I Gorfing the second
Oh, did you?
part of it.
No, I was
yeah.
talking about the first part.
Oh, I don't know.
Because it looked like it was the people that were in the light of the flare.
It shouldn't pull them. It's not what it's
Yeah.
for.
I know, that's what it looked like.
Oh, probably should take him out of this circle. I just read what it did. It reduces the damage they take by 75%.
So it's like Marima trying to DPS and healings back.
Yeah. Never done that before.
Hey, Durog,
What's up?
coming over here with me. I got something for you.
Okay,
That
so
doesn't sound good.
yeah, so target the boss and then activate your Vantis rune.
Shoots out a phaser beam.
Purple phaser beam.
And now you're attuned to this boss till next Tuesday.
Without pulling it.
Consider yourself lucky today, there, Durog. I feel
Okay.
generous.
And we just
Oh,
don't have
did we just-
phasers set to
Cool,
stun.
thank you.
No, we need it set to incinerate.
Why do we have a marker set? Oh, that's for
Why
cauldron.
incinerate when you can exterminate?
Oh, there's the cauldron. Is that,
Yep.
That's
Yes.
a
Cauldron is
goblin
under star.
gumbo? Yeah, is a trick cauldron,
Yes.
I guess.
Drinks
That-
out
no.
of that.
It gives you flame breath. Goblin
Persistent.
flame breath. I don't know if it actually does any damage.
Does anybody have an extra Vantis rune?
Four's got it.
You're in our guild, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the guild bank in the raid tab.
So what does that do exactly?
It
green
gives you
cauldrons?
it gives you 1,500 versatility while you're fighting this boss, or the boss that you target and use it on. Which versatility for most people is just a straight damage or healing increase, whether you're a healer or DPS. For tanks, I think it gives them like more armor
Yeah,
against that boss.
No, it's
Versatility.
damage and healing, but
Which
it also
doesn't
decreases the damage we take
Plus-
too, so it's
Okay.
like our best stat.
And I
Yeah,
think we all get
it's-
stamina.
It's a pretty general thing, but it just increases your damage output as a DPS.
Okay, this is ready. Check for cauldron flask. If you
I'm
have
allowed to bring a flask?
Okay, so alright, if you haven't got a flask, get your flask.
Did we miss a cauldron?
The cauldron's down right
cauldron's
now.
down. It's right by the star marker.
Arc
somebody's
sitting on
sitting
it.
in it.
Somebody's standing on it.
Yeah, Arc and Shadow is like inside it, but it's right there. So I tried to like distill a few key points down on this fight, just to keep in mind a few things. One is a debuff that we'll get on people called Moonburn. Alright? Moonburn is a debuff that, from what I understand, it's a stacking debuff, and the higher the number of stacks, the more damage it's going to do to you. You can purge Moonburn by changing sides. It does arcane damage, and it's usually put on us when the arcane side is up. If you move over to the other side, which is shadow side, because the light side is arcane, the dark side is shadow. So if you move from the arcane side, the light side, to the dark side, then that will clear Moonburn off of you. and it's better to clear it off when your stacks are low, when you get Moonburn on you. Now, I don't know if DBM is going to tell you if you have Moonburn on you or not. But,
it does.
When you get Moonburn on you, if you can clear it by changing from the light to the dark side early rather than later, that's better because it will do less damage. Another key point is the boss is going to do something called Incorporeal Shot. Now what that is it's going to be a purpley, kind of swirly looking beam that the boss shoots from the boss to one of the players. At this point, when that's going off, everybody should stack up on the boss, who should be in the center of the room for the most part. And when they stack up on the boss, the player who has the incorporeal shot, when they're the target, move to the, have the beam go through the group, because the more players that beam hits, the more the damage is spread out. If it only hits like one person, it might kill them, kind of thing. But if it hits everybody, it's negligible damage. The Moon Talon, which is the ad, it's like this owl bird mob ad thing. When the Moon Talon comes out, every single DPS switch to it and kill it as quickly as possible. Just plain and simple, just every single DPS. If you are not targeting the Moon Talon when it is up, then you are doing something wrong. So target the Moon Talon and kill it till it's dead. Because shortly after that, she's going to put up that shield, and all DPS need to attack her with the shield. So that Moon Talon needs to be dead. Another thing that's going to happen is, and this is a bit later in the fight, is a thing called Lunar Beacon. Lunar Beacon is a 6-second debuff that is going to be placed on players. What you're going to want to do is, when you get Lunar Beacon on you, you want to run to the edge of the circle, like to the outside edge, and then kind of like the Fel ejection, and the flames of Sargeras that we got on the Gul'dan fight. It's going to drop some stuff on the ground after 6 seconds. It's a great big circle that it drops on the ground, and anything inside of it's going to take a lot of damage and is going to be silenced. So what you want to do is run to the edge of the room, and it's going to drop one, keep running, drop the second, keep running, drop the third. But try and run along the outside edge of the room or alongside another set of those circles, but try not to go inside of them, because it is pretty heavy damage. Allegedly, you can stack all 3 of them together, but you'd have to be healed through it because, again, heavy damage. But it will silence anything in it. So if you drop it in the middle of the group, you're going to silence everybody and start doing damage to them. Take that to the wall. Lunar Beacon to the wall. You have 6 seconds to get it there, so there's a good amount of time. The only other key thing that I distilled down is the glaives that come out are going to start from one side of the room, go through the center, and go to the other side of the room. Of course, it shatters over there into multiple glaives, and then it bounces over. Basically, what we want to do is kind of stack towards the middle, near the boss when the glaives are coming, and then everybody move over a little bit, just so we're out of the path of the glaive, and we try and avoid the glaive. Because getting hit by the glaive is big damage, so just try and avoid getting hit by the glaive. And that's the 5 things that I think we can distill this fight down on quite a bit.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Hold on just a second, please. I gotta change the talent.
So, Moonburn, drop your stacks by changing sides. Incorporeal Shot, line up the group between you and the boss. Moon Talon, kill it, kill it, kill it. Lunar Beacon, take it to the wall. And then everybody stack up and avoid the glaive.
Are we going to try and heal through the shield, or...
No, we're going to try and kill the shield.
Yeah, so we spread out and kill the shield. Right.
Well,
but I think at the same time, the healers should be healing crazily at that point.
Yeah, we should make sure we have some AoEs for that.
Yeah,
part of the fight.
Good amount of AoEs and stuff, but the DPS need, because you guys are going to be healing. Like, if we're stacked up at that point, right? If we don't want to spread out. If we're stacked up at that point, the healers throw down a bunch of AoEs. That's going to heal us over time, take some of that debuff off of us. Meanwhile, we're going to be taking the shield down, so the combination of those two things happening should make the overall effect negligible.
That's the idea.
Cool,
but
cool.
if we can't heal through the shield, we can spread out 8 yards and ignore that part of the mechanic entirely.
Well, if we damage the shield and the healers heal us up at the same time, it should be fine, but we need to be stacked up for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll just call for stack. We can do that.
Yep. We'll stack up. Healers will throw down some AoE heals, and then we will... Hopefully the Moon Talon's dead already, and that's real key, because if that Moon Talon's up, we're not going to be able to damage the shield, so...
I just put a marker on Joe Bowie, so just stack on Joe Bowie when he calls for stack.
No, actually, don't put a marker on me.
On tanks.
Stack on the tank and the boss.
Oh, okay.
So you take the marker off me. Yeah.
For the glaive, the person that she targets, you want us to run out of the group?
No, for the glaive, when the glaive comes across, just the whole group step aside. Because it's going to be coming across, because we can't really... It's just she's gonna target it, and if we're all stacked up in the middle, the glaive is gonna come towards the middle. So when the glaive comes out, everybody just steps out of the way a little bit to the left or to the right, and then the glaive goes by and it misses us.
In the first phase, it comes from her, and the second phase, it comes from her on the wall.
Yeah, but
it's a lot harder to dodge it. Or to
No,
plan
I'm just
for
making
it.
sure I understand, because we have the person who has it. Yeah, no, wait, yeah, they stand still, we move. Okay, I got it.
Yep.
I'm good. I keep thinking of Sakathar, so...
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away. Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away.
Alright, there goes the glaive. So let the...
We should block that.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
What do I do with the stacks? I have to go to the other...
Yeah, just go to the
that's
dark
right.
side when you get
Go
it
to
on
the
you.
dark side.
Opposite color of what you're standing on.
Yeah.
Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away.
Alright, for that one, just dodge it when it goes out.
Phase 2.
So this is take that.
Run away, little girl!
Ad incoming.
Adds up, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Destruction! You will
Shield's up.
die.
Switch the shield.
Stack up.
This is the one you have to heal.
Stack up.
Run away, little girl!
Is that one we used to be out right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was moving out, but I didn't go fast enough. I'm sorry.
See,
I
that
got
shield...
up.
Okay, that was a
Don't
good
release. I've
bid.
got a pylon up.
Okay, so...
That shield, so the extra boss came out, or the extra ad. We should have stopped DPSing it and went
Actually-
solely on the, what?
We didn't heal through enough. We were fine on the damage detonation. The heal detonation is because we were stacked up.
User in your channel timed out.
We just nuked each other.
So we should have spread out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think we should do an AoE heal through there too.
I did.
That's
mine,
the idea.
And it didn't
Yeah.
do enough.
Yeah, no, we had
Or
6
maybe
million
2.
left on the heal absorb,
User
and
entered
if
your
we're all
channel.
stacked up, we're each doing 6 million damage to each other, so...
Yeah, it's because there wasn't enough heals
Yeah, so
laid
if we
down. It
spread
wasn't
out,
that we...
it's not nearly as much damage.
Well, I think what Joe Bowie's trying to say is that if we would have had them down, and maybe blew a trank or two, we could have healed through it.
Yeah,
That's
it wouldn't
but
matter.
she does it multiple times throughout that phase,
Okay.
so...
Yeah.
And I did use my trick. So
But we have enough tranks, don't we, that we can...
We only have
We
two.
have 2.
Only
No, we only have 2.
We do have the Shaman and Priest daily heals, though.
Yeah,
Or cooldown
If
heals.
we blow them all on the first one, we
No,
have
I'm not
to
saying
do it
blow them
multiple
all.
times.
I'm not saying at all blow them all. What I'm saying is that just like the DPS have to try and DPS down that shield, the healers need to try and heal up that buff. That they have to heal off the damage on that's going to erupt out of it. I mean, we can try spreading, I guess, if that's not possible, but there's
Well,
just
it was our first try too.
I
mean,
know,
we didn't
I know.
really know what to expect, so I think we should do it the same way and give it another shot.
But this is where we've died in the exact same situation. every
Oh,
time.
really? Oh,
Well, it is,
yeah,
but we
the
weren't
first time we did
applying
it.
the appropriate technique to get through that before, and
Yeah.
we're still not yet, but we can. It's possible, we just have to do it right.
So just remember, when the ad comes out, the shield's going to come out, and when the ad and the shield come out, that's when you need to throw down your AoEs.
Okay.
Yeah, the ad should come up. Hopefully we kill the ad before the shield comes up. That would be the ideal situation.
Yeah.
Now, I thought druids had either something that will reduce the tranquility down to a 2-minute cooldown. I don't know if it was a talent. So that would be really useful.
Yeah,
Do you remember
even if-
Marima, something like that?
4's
No.
actually correct. So even if you're still damaging the boss, it's not cleave that's going to take down that extra ad. You, as melee and as ranged, you need to target that Hubis or whatever his name is, and get him down fast. Go Moonguard Talon.
Moon Talon?
So okay,
Yeah.
so are we moving to the middle again, or are we just staying still? Because my problem is I don't have any AOE that's I can move at the same time, so I'm wasting 3 seconds.
We're going to try this.
If I have to run to the middle.
Yeah, we're going to try the same strategy. So we'll stack on tanks again. We'll try that again. See if we can heal through it.
Yeah, we need basically what we need is all right, when we go to stack up in the middle and the big ad comes out, all the DPS are going to start nailing that big ad. All the healers need to start throwing down their AoE heals right then and getting it prepared and getting it rolling. And then hopefully the DPS kills that, and then we take on the shield right after that. So
do we have like a 5-second window when this is about to happen, or?
Well, when the ad comes out, it's shortly after the ad comes out that the shield and that will pop.
Okay. And so somebody's going to say that at that time, right? As soon as they see the ad.
we're going to call out kill the ad. So you're going to know it's coming when we say to kill the ad.
Yeah,
that's your cue.
Like I changed my voodoo to display. It's called Embrace of the Eclipse.
Yeah.
And so that's like a 12-second thing. And I know. So as soon as I saw that, I started healing crazily. But
it's got to be everybody, yeah, and it's got to be like AoE kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm healing 5 at a time for the most part. So.
Now, how often does the ad come out?
Just in this phase, in second phase.
Does it only come out that one time? I mean, do we only have to do a big heals at one time?
Twice. It might be twice. The other thing is that the ad, when it gets low on health, is going to start pulsing out damage. It's not really going to do much damage until it hits that point, but we just really need to kill it fast. So let's just focus on that. Let's focus on killing the ad really fast, and healers do like a nice strong heal right about that same time when that shield's coming up. So we kill the ad, switch to the shield, and if the ad's not dead, we're going to have to switch to the shield anyway. But we'll just try that, and if it doesn't work, we'll have to adjust, and we'll have to spread out for that if the healers can't get us healed up to a good enough spot that we don't blow each other up.
I mean, I'll try a divine hymn on the first one. That should heal.
Yeah, I think
that should cover half of the thing, because it says, I think it's a million damage or whatever is on the healing thing, and my divine hymn will do about half of that.
We
for
should,
7
do,
seconds.
we should do at least 2, maybe 3 AoEs. Like, maybe separate them by a few seconds or something to, make them last a little longer.
I would, as
You
soon
want
as
a
that
burst
shield
heal.
comes up, burst heal your AoE.
Yeah.
Burst heal AoE at that point. You
But I
don't
don't
have to
think all
blow all
5
your. Don't
I don't
blow
think
all
all
your
6 of us
cooldown.
want to do
So
it.
you want
Right.
to do half on one and half on the other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
more
how
or
about
less,
I do
yeah.
the first one and somebody else as well, and then
Yeah,
we think
you
there's
do
going to be 2 or
first.
3.
If you
Probably
do the
gonna be
first
2
one,
of
I can
those.
do the second. Because I have the same.
Who's
Okay.
that?
Okay, that's a Mia.
Mia.
Yeah.
Fine.
So-
Alright. Let's try and get through the first one. Here, let's pull it and do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away. Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away.
Protect Fafford, get in the way of that one. Or got the wrong one.
Yeah, that's out on spicy. Spicy.
That's the one.
Yep.
Back up. Back up.
Oh.
Good
There we
job.
go.
Good job.
Yeah, spicy move.
That was a good.
Run away, little girl!
Yep.
Glaive, you get out of the way.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Watch that glaive.
Phase 2. Ad incoming.
Run away. Destruction!
Kill the ad. Stack up tight.
You
Switch to the shield up.
die.
I'm hitting me.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Nice work. Moon Talon.
Run away,
Another Moon
little
Talon
girl!
up.
Run away.
That moves
Clear your stacks.
Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away. Destruction!
Will die. You
Embrace. Stack up.
will
Got another
die.
Kill the
shield
shield.
up.
You will die.
Tranking.
You
Run away, little girl!
die.
Run away.
Didn't
We didn't.
You
Run away, little girl!
Yep.
Run away.
you will die.
Run away, little
We
girl!
got a power You
Run
will
away.
Yes.
die.
There are 2 of them.
save that tap.
I will.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Were we just short on heals that second one?
Yeah, it's hard. Divine
Yep.
Him has a 3-minute cooldown, so.
But we only had 2 of those. So
Don't release.
You will
wasn't
die.
did you use Divine Him on the first one as well?
I used Trank on the second. He used Divine Him on the first. Did anyone else
I
use
used Trank on the first.
But
Yeah.
don't we have a Divine Him for both of them though? One from Amiya, one from Zeetz?
Yep. Which one did you do it on, Amia?
Oh, I did it on the first one too, so it's my fault. Sorry.
Okay. Sure.
Alright, so
just remember to
Marima
save
and-
yours. Yeah, just remember to save yours for the second. Not a big
Okay.
deal. That was great. That was great.
Yeah,
That
we
was
got through
exactly
it.
what we wanted.
I have 2 kinds of cooldowns, so I can use my Spirit Link for the second and use my Healing Tide for the first.
Perfect.
So that's
Cool.
what I'm trying to toggle it out so that I have one for each.
Yeah, and I could see how the debuff is going down, or like once it ends, and like even that last one where most of us died, we still got it off of like 10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 3/4 of the group had about 4 mil left on the absorb, is what it looked like on the second one.
Anybody have 1 fell slate?
Yes.
I also noticed during that phase, there's usually that red arrow pointing at us as a group, and the first time someone who had it ran out, which is probably the right call on that one. The second time they didn't, which might have also been additional damage, considering the debuffs we have on us. So we probably have to be aware that at least during that stage, at least one person's going to have to run out.
Yeah, and that
Repair
red
hammer up
arrow
in the back.
that red arrow comes from the outside to the inside. So it's coming from
Yeah.
the outside of the edge of the room.
But if you've got that marked on you, you're going to have to run out of the group.
Okay.
And the other thing, just to make sure you don't have your stack really high. So once the moon is going full, you know that thing, in the second phase at least, that thing is going to come out fairly soon. So try to get into the light side or dark side or whatever it is, and clear that before we all go to the middle, because I think that's probably makes it harder.
Yeah, make sure you're trying to get to the last sliver of the stuff before it goes away, basically. So you clear that stack.
Where's repairs?
At the back of the ring here. It's right next to me.
Thank you.
Excellent.
That's what I needed the fell slate for. I needed to make batteries. My rechargeable's on cooldown. Oh, crap. Hold on. Worried about making the repair thing, I forgot.
Yeah. Use the feast before it disappears.
On it. Hold.
You good on repairs, or?
Good to go.
Kyle ready?
My apologies.
You're good.
I just felt what it was like for 6 Gs.
5, 4,
He
3,
sneezed like an airplane.
1.
I had no idea how to interpret that.
Yeah, I didn't know what it meant either.
It was actually kind of a burp.
Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away. Run away, little girl! Run away, little girl! Run away.
Okay,
Back
check
up.
well taken.
Oh, get it through the group. Oh, he's dead. Alright.
You don't take that.
Run away, little girl! Destruction! You will die.
Phase 2. Add incoming.
Alright. Dodge that to the side.
Destruction! Destruction.
The end.
You shields
will die.
I'm aiming.
Run away, little girl. Destruction. You will die. Run away, little girl.
At incoming.
You will die. Destruction. Will die. Run
Here
away,
comes the next
little
shield
girl.
in a moment. Be ready.
Destruction.
Got a little time left, but
Me and you and Mia this time.
You
shield.
Here's your shield.
Die.
Big shields.
Tranking.
Run away, little girl. Destruction.
There you go.
Run away, little girl.
Yeah, I have 43 seconds on my cooldown.
Kill the end.
Destruction.
20 seconds to the next eclipse.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Phase 3, I think. Should start here in a couple seconds. Maybe not. I thought it was at 50%.
40. I think it's
40%? Okay.
You
We're gonna get one more eclipse.
Alright, on this one, I'll just
Spread
throw
out
down
and
extra
damage the boss.
Just throw down last one. Oh, you're gonna have a spread?
Yeah. Get the damage absorbed. Spread the
Run away, little girl.
out.
Die.
I have my trick back now.
I think we should have stuck the.
Run away, little girl.
Oh, yeah, all 5 healers would have done it.
I don't know.
Destruction.
Will we see the
Do
next
we have
phase?
enough cooldowns for 3? If we do 2 for
No.
each?
We have
No.
6
I
healers.
My trig is down to a 2-minute cooldown from a 3-minute.
And I could
Did
do
that
that
give
too,
you
but I
enough
needed
for
tone to change it.
First
I
and
was
second?
1 second.
Can we prioritize the reses right now?
You will die.
We only have 1 res?
We are in phase 3 now.
Yeah, we have 1
You
res.
Alright, we're gonna
will
start getting
die.
that debuff that you need to take to the wall. Keep that in mind.
Get the
You
Moon Talon.
will
Finish off Moon Talon.
die.
Wait, should we get a healer up?
Dodge that.
You will die. Run away, little girl. Run away. You
Get me.
There's the
will
3 glaives.
die. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Yeah, don't stand in those puddles or you get silenced. Try and get those to the wall, folks.
What is that that does that?
Lunar beacon.
Okay.
Lunar beacon is got to be taken to the walls.
Run away, little girl.
What are we swapping?
I don't know.
2 stacks.
Okay.
Swap on 2 stacks.
I got 3 stacks.
Yep, I grabbed him.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Watch the glaives. It's gonna get hectic.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Got 2.
Don't forget to clear your stacks if you can.
Destruction. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Go ahead and pop another hero, please.
Destruction.
Anyone?
I did mine. I'm sorry.
Oh, you already did yours? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
did
you were
mine as
down,
well.
actually. I'm sorry.
No, that's alright.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl.
4 seconds to a res.
Should probably get another healer out.
Yeah.
What's his enrage?
Although we have a lot of DPS down.
Yeah, we need a DPS up, not a healer.
DPS, best, highest DPS.
Who would it be?
Probably lower
Run
level.
away, little girl.
Who?
Will die.
No.
As long as we do somebody else.
Who'd you call?
I just pick somebody high.
Somebody, I saw a res go out.
No, they got it. They got it.
You will die.
Keep going, guys. We're almost there.
You will die. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Tranking.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Destruction.
3.
We got ourselves trapped in a corner.
Messy but effective.
Run away, little girl.
Yeah, that was my bad on the call for the spreading.
That's
That
okay.
it was a bad call, but
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, we did it. Okay.
We did it though.
Very nice.
what
My new
counts.
favorite fight.
I don't like it near as much as I like the Star Augur, but it is a pretty fun fight.
Hey, look,
Alright.
30 million artifact power.
There's a feast.
I'm so sick of this non getting
I won that in a bonus roll. I can't give that to anybody. It's Warforged plate gloves, but I have tier gloves.
All right, let's do a
Do a
trade.
trade, and then we'll take a break.
What's next?
Desolate Host.
Yeah. This will be your new favorite fight.
I'm gonna need to split the group.
Yep. Directly in half. Even healers, even DPS.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Anybody? No, nobody's got loot to trade?
I do, 1 second.
Okay.
Ooh, somebody got a nice bonus roll.
I got a pair of shoulders that are not awesome for my bonus roll.
That
Yeah, I
helmet's up for grabs, the leather.
I got a Warforged pair of gloves, but I can't use them.
Okay, what is it?
Yes, I got it.
It's like 2.
The leather helmet's the first one that's up, I think.
All right, so we got the leather helmets up first. Yeah, the lunar wrath headgear.
Yep.
Are you 800 yet,
Thank you.
Niobe?
All right, so yeah, we have the lunar wrath headgear,
Yes,
leather
I'm 800 still.
headpiece that's up.
Okay, I'm not 800 yet, so I've been doing it, trying to level.
Okay, now I'll let you do them.
All
Sorry,
right.
I didn't know.
Okay, so Tappuccino's rolled on those. Anybody else for the lunar wrath headgear? No. All right, Tap wins it. Grab it from Mirman.
Thank you.
Next up is the Slippers of Enduring Vigilance. I will not be rolling on that. Anybody else? Wait a minute. There's just, what, 3 clothies total? So... Ascend? Are you interested or no?
No, I'm good.
Okay, then, alright, you can keep those then, because we're the only other clothies.
Zeet's a clothy.
Nah, I'm fine with it.
It gives haste, but also takes away from crit and gives me more mastery, which I don't need.
Exactly.
That dreaded mastery.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh, that was my bad. I didn't realize.
Yeah, we know it's your bad. It said that you did it.
Yeah, it told us.
We saw what happened.
Trugal did it. That's what it said.
In fact, I saw the message that said Cho'Gall should feel shame.
Yeah.
I'll just go and tie my own noose. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yet the game literally called you out for that one.
You know what's really obnoxious though? He turned me into a sheep and then beat on me.
That's dumb.
He turned you into a sheep. Well, you got better.
That's a good one.
Got a theme going there.
Are you suggesting coconuts migrate?
It's not a matter of where he grips it.
How do you know he is a mage?
We run this gauntlet. We don't try and do all this trash.
Hey, what happened to the break, by the way?
Yeah, let's take it right here.
Yep.
And nobody goes through that door.
Right now.
Thank you.
We got all the trash done, right? Or not the trash. Sorry, the
I'll be back in a few.
You know what I wish they'd bring back? PvP.
They still have PvP.
And then there's a long pause.
He's like, oh, there is?
I'm just waiting for the clarifying statement, but I'm not hearing it. What do you mean PvP?
I don't think so.
We were talking, but he was talking about the PvP section in the Trial of the Crusader.
Yeah, so like I've watched literally nothing on the next boss. I'm not even sure what the next boss is. What is the next boss?
Desolate Host. It's a fun one, I'll say that much.
Demon blood is thicker than regular blood.
Oh, Desolate Host. Desolate Host is the one that is listed as the single most complex fight in the raid, from what I understand, right?
Yep. Not an understatement in the slightest.
That's what we said about what's her face. Spellblade.
Yeah, but we waited to do Spellblade until we were well geared.
Yeah, we probably could have done it in a couple of weeks.
Probably.
Than we did.
But we were already working on progression on other bosses, so we just kept with that. I actually originally thought that we would work through the progression on the other bosses and get back to Spellblade faster than we did. Is why it ended up taking a long time.
Well, we got time. You might as well look up the video. I know Fat Boss has got one out on it.
Yeah, we don't really have time. That Fat Boss video is like 12 minutes long for this fight, and we only have 1 minute left on break. So I don't think
I
I
didn't
fit
realize it was
12.
that long.
Yeah, their video for that fight is 12 minutes long.
And as we all know, to glaive means to slice apart into a million pieces.
I think their video for the fight explaining the fight is actually longer than the fight. So we have so much planted and growing in our garden now.
Yeah, Signs of Kalani videos.
How long is it? You cut off there.
6 minutes.
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to check out their video sometime soon. But
Theirs are a lot more simplistic than the Fat Boss ones, but they're usually pretty quick and a good basic rundown.
what I usually do with the Fat Boss videos, if I'm using them to figure that out, is I watch them and I just watch for the key information and then I jot that down. And then when I try and explain it to people, I just try and give them that information. But what I'm hoping for here is that somebody else has, because I wasn't even really sure which one I should look up after this fight.
I'm back.
So I accomplished my goal today. I now have all 12 of my tunes at 110.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats.
One
Next
of
goal
every
is to
class.
get every weapon for every spec.
That is, actually my next goal is to get the class mount for every spec.
It's actually quite fun to get all the weapons. I really do have to say I enjoyed doing that.
Yeah, it is. I've done a bunch of them, but I haven't done them all. But my next target goal is the class mounts, which is going to take me a little while. But you know, and what I found interesting was some of my favorites, my favorite class specs, were not some of the ones that I was expecting as I leveled them all up. Believe it or not, Windwalker Monk ranked much higher in how much fun I had playing it than I thought it was going to.
Alright, the only one that's not back is all taken.
Now, she was saying they run this, they just run right through it?
We have a bear tank, so he does the stampeding roar, but we've done it without that. And what we try to do is any blanks, any speed boosts, because if you run all the way forward and then you make a right down to the boss, once you hit the bridge, the trash disperses. But it's really up to you, because you have to hopefully get a healer to get there and then mass res for those who died along the way.
Oh, because they'll be strewn out along the path and we would have to fight
Yeah,
them?
if people don't manage to make it all the way down.
Let the games begin.
Well,
do we want to
do
try
have-
that, or do we want to fight our
I
way
might
down?
have a stampeding roar on. Hold on.
But what happens if we die? Are we going to have to get through these guys, or are we going to have to rely on a res down there?
We've been able to get people with mass res. Because once everybody who's still alive is down there, the healer just kind of steps to the top of the... There's a little ramp down, and if they go back to the top of the ramp, has been able to get... It's up to you guys. That's just how we do it, because we really hate doing the trash. It's just like, oh, no, more trash. Yuck.
I think I'd feel safer just pulling it and
Yeah,
taking it out.
let's just do the trash, just because this is a progression boss, and there's a chance we might not get a mass res going, and...
Oh, yeah, no, that's
Hey,
fine. But when you do die from the boss, you stand on the platform. I don't think you have to run back.
In Canadian, how do you say pull?
Yankee, real funny, Fafford.
You say pull, eh?
Ah, pull, eh?
Yeah, eh? Gotta take down these posers.
Yes! Yes! Thank you!
There you go.
And this great big thing we're in is an igloo.
Yeah, check him into the boards, eh?
Hey, I'm taking some
pretty
damage
tough.
here, eh?
Run through the light balls if you're in the spirit realm.
Crash didn't seem
I
so
need
horrible.
context for that statement.
Hey, is the
You said light balls?
Jobu, you just went and said it, and now we're all gonna die.
Yes, I did.
What did I do?
You said it doesn't seem so horrible. Now we're all gonna die.
Oh, you have little faith.
Why are these guys only taking such little damage? Are they standing in something they shouldn't be?
Yeah.
Something.
Okay.
Not sure what.
Can you move them away from whatever they're not supposed to be in here?
Take one of these guys, Andrew.
No, they seem to be pulling...
The soul guards.
stuff.
Take one of these guys. That's if I don't die. I think one of them's dead. Okay, you got it.
I'm frozen in place.
I can't move. I can't do shit.
My feet are frozen. Oh, I can move again. Yay! I like this trash. It's exciting.
What the? Oh. This is the spirit realm we were talking about. I just got transferred to a different realm. I was like, what the?
Yeah, I can tell because now I'm tanking.
Gear that be monsters.
Oh, now I'm in the spirit realm, I think, too.
I'm silenced.
Can I just take
We need
a
to
minute to say how
single
pretty
target
it
down
is
these
for
soul
your
guards.
realm?
It is really cool. I like. Oh, hey, look, I'm
Look
back.
at the
in
stained
spirit
glass
realm.
windows.
Andrew, will you
Oh.
take the skull away?
Are they really
I love
glass,
stained
or is it
glass.
just blue outside?
You just
spirit
got,
realm.
yeah.
I don't think I want to be there.
When you come out, grab the skull and drag it
guys.
away, and then single target the skull down, guys. It's gonna move out of the group. We can't damage these guys when they're stacked up together.
I'm damaging them just a little bit at a time.
Yeah, I just died. Because they take
That
90%
sounds like
It is really pretty
damage
stained
and
glass.
these ads freaking hurt.
I told you. I'm like, hey, I'm dead. I can look around.
I got into the spirit realm just as I threw out my frozen orb, so it just blasted through the wall. Yay! I see other people getting hit. There
Oh
we
my
go.
god, will it ever end?
Oh yeah. Those who are dead, you can release and come back. This is just trash.
Oh yeah,
We're
that's
running
right.
back, but it takes a while.
Oh yeah, you might.
It's a
Kill the
hike.
one that's
Yeah,
singled
this is a
out.
long run, guys.
There's not a checkpoint anywhere nearby.
Nope, it's at the beginning.
That
That's
sounds
lame.
too easy.
They need to put checkpoints in, like on the other bosses. You know, like you get to point X, and then that's your new spawn point if you die.
Don't they usually do that sort of later in like a few weeks in?
I don't think so. I think that's
Have another one.
usually how it just is. I could be wrong.
I have a vague memory that at least a couple
That
of
works
cases
too.
I think I could be wrong too.
I don't know,
Kill
but we
them
almost
in
got 'em
between
now.
their shields. Works too, I
Yay,
guess.
they're dead. No, there's
Oh,
more.
look at that joyful pet going over there.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, who do we lose?
No, that was Dorn's.
But it's still Fafford's fault.
It could be my fault. It wasn't my pet.
Is it a hunter?
You're the
Yes.
one that told it to go over there.
Is it Fafford?
It's always Fafford's
probably.
Yeah, I'm married. I'm used to it being my fault.
Oh, see? Yeah. Not in this group.
Nope, it just has to be Fafford's fault. You don't have to be married, single, young, old.
That's alright, because we're going that way anyway, so...
Hunter, anybody else?
Hey, is this next fight AoE or single target?
Single target.
Okay.
Say hello to the desolate host.
Say hello to
right
Mana
there.
Buns.
Memories of Black Temple.
I like his transmog. Are those guys trash?
Yes.
No. Well, they'll start the fight if you want to.
Oh, okay. So we gotta kill the trash that's there at the beginning of the fight? Well, I'll wait till the explanation.
There's a feast down.
How come Runsbeard left?
Hand hurts.
Someone's on vacation too much and having too much time on the computer.
Ah.
That'd be my bet.
Mrs. Mac is leaving me for a week tonight.
Well, at least she's coming back.
Is that a yay or is that a oh? Oh, I guess.
I have to do too many things by myself.
Yeah, we're streaming this, so don't answer that question.
Yeah, she might be watching at the airport.
No, she's awesome. She's in her room packing. She'd have been here tonight.
All right, Durog, you got the explanation on this one. Well, you came out and told me how to do it, so there you go.
That'll learn you.
So
there's two.
Well, I've got a strategy we can read to you.
I'm looking for a comfortable place on the floor.
There is two realms here. The Shadow Realm and what's the other one? Astral Realm. Doesn't make any difference. The little what are these little cauldron
Braziers.
things? Braziers.
Braziers.
You can click on them and you'll go to the other realm. You can do it right now. So everybody go over there and you can look. Click on one and look and see what one is.
It's just like this one, only different.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like having fuzzy glasses on.
Yeah.
Are they all the same? All the little lights? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you switch from one side to the other. From one realm to the other. We have the group split. Because one group, as we're facing the boss right now, Mommy will tell us how she split it because I don't know how she.
Mom already did. Read.
Okay. So the first group is going to be on the left, and the second group will be on the right, and they'll be in two different phases, left and right. Okay. You see that little circle right in the center? The left and the right are on the edge of that circle. So it's from the edge of the circle to the left, the other edge of the circle to the right. Leave the center, there's like a center strip. Leave that open. Out for because there's two sides, so I have to explain this twofold.
So does that mean 1 and 3 on the left, 4 and 6 on the right?
Yeah, however she had it set up.
1, 3, and 5.
2, 4,
No,
and
1 to
6
3.
will be left.
No, 1 through 3 one side, 4 through 6 the other.
Oh, I gotta change my.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
so 1 through 3 left, 4, 5, 6 right.
Yeah, 2, 4, or 4, 5, 6 are over with me on the left.
I think you need to check which is left and right.
Yeah. Spirit Realm is left.
I thought it was 1, 2, 3 left.
No, Spirit Realm is on the left-hand side of the encounter area.
Left hand facing the boss.
Yes, as we're standing here looking at the boss.
Okay,
and
then
right-hand side.
Durog's on the wrong side.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3 on the left, right?
Yeah, I'm tanking Spirit Realm, so Spirit Realm will be on the
Your
with
group
me.
4 is what she's saying.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why it's
4,
confusing.
5, and 6. Yes, so I will be.
You're on the
over
right.
No, Spirit Realm it tanks on the left.
Can we put markers down to simplify things? follow your.
Yeah, but Epistle's supposed to be on the left, and according because he's in group 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can
I'm
just
saying
switch
reverse the
Epistle
direction.
and
Just
Durag around.
switch,
We're good.
yeah, just switch Epistle and Durag around from group
from the groups
1 and group 4. Just swap
Okay.
them, and we're good.
Okay, so
Then
I'll follow the guy
everybody's
in the blue.
OCD is taken care of, and we're alright.
It just was saying it was making it confusing because she said 1, 2, 3 on the left, and there Durag was.
Yeah, well, now he's on the right side. It's
Well,
the
good, 'cause I
correct
didn't wanna
side,
heal his ass if I
not the
didn't
right
have to.
side, the correct side.
Alright, so healers, plan your cooldowns when they cast Wailing Souls on the Spirit Realm. And
Wailing Souls in the
Wailing
Spirit Realm.
If you're on the Spirit side, because it's Spirit and corporeal.
Corporeal.
Yeah. So we'll just say spirit and non-spirit, because corporeal is hard to say. Anyway, so save you for Wailing Souls. That's in the spirit realm.
All right.
Tormented. Oh, go ahead.
Somebody just put 4, 5, 6
Yeah.
inside, and then 1, 2, 3. I put my headset down for a second because the.
You're fine.
Okay.
The spirit. I'm tanking the spirit realm, so if you're in group 1, 2, or 3, you're in the spirit realm.
It should be. 3 of us. 4.
Oh, okay. I was misreading what group I was in. Okay, that was totally.
You're fine.
My bad.
We had confusion on it before.
Here's
All
a
right,
quick question.
so-
I just want to put this out there. It's a quick question. Does Hero cross the spirit realm?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Sorry.
We can
Yeah.
see the other players, but there's certain effects that affect both realms.
Correct.
But other than that, we cannot interact with each other.
Yeah. We want to save Bloodlust in our hero until 30% health, is what they recommend.
Yeah, because we need to use it when Desolate Host comes out to nuke the ads down.
Yes. All right, so everybody needs to take, depending on which side you're on, spirit or corporeal, you need to take either Tormented Cries or Spear of Anguish to the outside edge of the room. So, depends on which one you're in and which one you get. So, Tormented Cries, Spirit of Anguish, outside of the room. Now, there's going to be a soul bind, that's a tether between two. You're partnered, and you're going to be partnered in opposite realms. That's why I leave the middle open. You guys run to the middle, to that little circle. You want to keep an even spread in the corporeal realm, and don't stand near anybody in the opposite realm, because we have the room split. That shouldn't happen, but stay spread out. I don't know what the sorry, I don't know what the distance is.
A comfortable spread.
Yeah, I would say 6 to 8 yards, something like that. Rupturing Slam. This is the one that it does heavy damage and knocks you back. You can get knocked off the edge. So when you see Rupturing Slam, stay more toward the inside edge of the room. The biggest thing is the positioning. Just keep it split. That'll keep us from taking damage, and that negates a mechanic called dissonance altogether. So, I think that's about it. Then the Bloodlust at 30%. I don't remember if there's anything else.
Okay, so we're gonna kill these little in the spirit realm. We're gonna kill the little ads and the boss, the Soul Queen.
Yeah, the Soul Queen and the other ad that's in the other phase share health, and then when the boss reaches 30% health, Desolate Host will spawn, and then we kill that.
Does everybody like come out of their spirit realm at that point, or
no? We
okay.
still Desolate Host can be fought or targeted from either realm.
Okay. We just basically stay in our realm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, make sure everybody who is in the spirit realm side is in the spirit realm.
Hold on, I haven't moved yet.
And everybody who is in the normal boring realm are in the normal boring realm.
Boring.
Do we
It
do
keeps
that now?
popping
Go
me
into the
out.
realm?
Yes.
So we do that now? Go into the realm?
I think you're
Yeah.
standing too close to other people that are in a different realm.
Yeah, like
Oh, there's a little icon that comes up too by your
there you
map.
go.
Yeah.
There's
Nope,
Rike.
it popped me out.
Every time I see Rike, I want
No,
to say Rike.
you're actually in.
Suave.
Just looked like it popped it out.
There's like an icon
There's
next to
no-
your mini map. So spirit
Yeah,
realm.
you get a little debuff.
The
called
spirit realm debuff.
Yeah, it's
I don't have the
I see you
debuff.
in
It
it
keeps
now.
popping it out. Now it's staying. That's
Yeah.
weird.
I think
But
it's because
yeah,
you
it
were too
kept-
close to somebody that was in the other phase. I think that pops you out. Because that was happening to
Okay.
me a little bit.
Can you put
Alright.
a marker down for soulbind? I know you're using the little circle, but it gets a little hectic, so make it a little easier
Is
to see.
Soulbind? I don't know.
That's
That's
the one
where
that
they
are
link,
the two
and you're
realm
gonna
people.
go. Yep, they're gonna run to
Okay,
the
so
little circle. Just put a.
I have a suggestion. Let's put. There's a marker there in the middle. That's the one in the middle. Can you put like a marker, a couple more markers that sort of divide up the room, so it kind of makes a wall to let people know not to go to the
Yeah.
other side?
Give me a sec.
Then Mac, I think you're on the wrong side.
He's on the corporeal side.
Oh, they moved me.
Or,
Yeah, but he's showing up on the spirit side.
You'll need to click the font over there. Yep, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I was in a different group originally.
And put one more like in the middle between those two, Johnny, just so that it's like a visual cue.
Awesome, thank you. That's a good idea.
And we're missing Aqua.
yeah, I don't know where Aqua's at.
Oh, did he just take off? No, he's just not there.
Not in the awesome side.
But I don't see him anywhere close in the room.
Aqua's moving.
Yeah, he's over
Yeah,
here
he's
now.
on-
You need
yeah.
to click the font to switch phases. There you go.
He's on this side.
Okay, now he's in the correct phase.
Okay.
He's in the spirit realm now.
Alright, should be good now.
That's
So we don't want to
interesting.
click. If we click on that light again, we'd end up in the other realm. So we have to
Right.
be careful not to click on that.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
swaps you
Okay.
back and forth. But
There's
you
no
only need
reason
to do
we're
it.
switching.
Right, there's no reason to switch.
Pretty sure when you get the Soulbind or whatever, you end
Oh,
up getting
you
kicked
will,
out of phase,
yes.
but then you just, if you're in Spirit Realm, you just immediately go click the font to come back.
Yep.
Do we go to the middle first?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to go to the middle, and as you guys get close, you're going to kick each other out. So only the spirit will get kicked out. Corporeal should stay just like we are.
What was that? When we
Okay,
do what?
so if you get binding, where you
Yeah.
got to go to the center star, okay, you're going to get close enough to the other person, and you guys, and the spirit that you have to click on the cauldron to turn into a ghost, you will get kicked out of that, and you'll go to the corporeal side. You need to run
Okay.
over to the cauldron and click it again to get back on your side.
So we only have to be close to the other person for a few seconds.
I think so. I've never, you know, I watched the
Okay,
video, but
that's
I
fine.
wasn't paying that close. You'll
Yeah.
figure it out. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think it's very
Yep,
long.
no, it
That's good.
instantly goes away once you get together.
Okay.
So remember, just stay spread out a little bit on your side. Ads, and then 30% boss.
Don't hang too close to the edge.
Yes.
I'm sure I'll
When
fall
that
off.
Thundering, whatever it was called that I said. Somebody bleep down there.
Oh, so we gotta do another.
Yeah, the cauldrons would have, or yeah, whatever they're called.
Alright, we good?
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
got that soul bind, go to the center.
Center.
Did it say in DBM that you got soulbind?
Yeah, I had a big glowing yellow light around me.
Okay, good.
Good to know.
Amia, go to center.
Beware.
Adds on my side.
Oh, DBM threw up a range 5 yards, so that's what the range is.
Watching these guys die.
Could add some grip.
Ooh, a bunch of people died.
Yeah, there's some sort of cone on the ground.
It silences.
Oh, I forgot about the cone, guys. So when you get the cone, you want to go to the other side of the boss. I knew there was something else I was forgetting. Because that way you don't put the big cone out in the middle of the room. So go behind the boss.
Oops, I tracked by mistake.
Beware.
My buttons are messed up. Sorry.
They do clear away after a little bit.
So that one again is on Faffard.
It's alright, it's the first time looking at it. We'll be good.
Well, I know you watched the video, so you knew they were coming.
Who did?
Yeah, I forgot about him.
I just always laugh when it's legitimately on Faffard.
So do we have a res on my side? We want to reach somebody on.
Yeah, who's ever the high, yeah, one of the highest DPS between the three.
Niobe, I think.
Okay, get Niobe up.
Here comes some more ads.
So if you got the tormented cries, try to get behind the boss-ish. Nice work.
Basically, you
step
want
in
to
the-
overlap and stack them, right?
Yeah, you can overlap stack. It doesn't cause any damage, it just silences.
Yeah, it silences and it's hard for me to heal ya. Hunters go silent, Schmilance.
Oh, soulbind. I gotta go to the star. Yep.
Beware.
I like to pull these guys back so their dots don't make a mess by the boss.
Oops, somehow I got out of the room again.
I'm gonna use my hymn.
And I just got launched off the side.
I got popped out of it. Thought
Orange is dead.
I got launched off the side. I don't even know.
Can't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Go.
I can't tell which characters are on my side or the other side. Which is...
Group 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I don't have mine grouped. I have mine grouped.
They're the ones that are dead are all on the other side.
1.
Alright, so are we zeroing now?
You'll take him in. There you go.
Take that.
Right?
Run away, little girl. Run away.
What's Sundering Doom do?
On that boss.
Is that the outside?
4.
Depends on
Which
what
one? I'm sorry,
phase you're in.
which boss?
The
soul.
priestess down here. The priestess. We gotta get her down.
Move to a group, it said.
You stack up the boss if you're in. It depends on which phase you're in. Just follow what DBM
Two, 1. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Who should I be attacking? Who should I be attacking?
kill the ads first.
Tracy, my side.
4, 3, 2, 1. Run away, little girl. Run away. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So my group move out of the purple when that happens, and then stack up afterwards.
4,
It's kind of like the hokey pokey.
3, 2, 1. Run away, little girl.
Stack up
Run
again.
away.
On square.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And run out. Yeah, don't stack in the middle of the room unless you got the other debuff.
Tranking.
Okay, now we're on Desolate Host.
4,
Careful.
3,
Why are you running away,
2,
Ezra?
1. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Stack up.
Let's go ahead and do
No,
second
you don't
zero, I
stack on
guess.
the swirl.
4,
It depends on
3,
which one you're in.
2, 1.
Stack
Calling
on the
for his
swirl.
side, Lorelai.
Now we stack. Everybody stack.
Run out.
I could use some more heals out here. Can we get Miriam over?
Pistols down.
Get a pistol
Get him
up.
up.
Run away, little girl.
They won't be that
Give
good.
Ton when you... Oh, I can't move. I'm gonna die.
Oh, I can't get him up because he's not in realm.
Yeah, I couldn't move away because I had aggro.
1.
Don't release, I
Oh,
put
you
a
don't.
pylon down.
When we did this, the most confusing part for everybody was that everybody's calling the group, so you can't go
Yeah,
by what
4,
other people are calling. You just
Follow
gotta
what
pay attention
DBM tells you to do.
Don't release.
If it's a swirl, you're supposed to be out, and if it's a circle, you're supposed to be in.
Out as in what? On the edge of
Run
the...
out to the
Outside of the circle.
And if it's an
Yeah.
in, you
Go
want
to the middle.
literally... Like where the... Not where we do the
Under the
bind.
boss. Go under the boss where the
Go under the
swirl
boss.
is. Where the circle is. Go into
Yeah.
the circle.
You just
We'll
need to
say-
be inside the circle or outside of the
I
circle. And it's going
couldn't
to
see
be
the difference
opposite
between a
for the
circle
other
and swirl.
side. So
Yeah, I
if one
couldn't see
side's
either.
calling in, you might need to go out.
I couldn't see
I
it
couldn't
either,
see those.
but DBM was telling me get in a group.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
DBM was
Yeah.
telling
Yeah,
me
it does.
run away from people. It was
Yeah.
very, very clear. So just follow
Master's
DBM
coming in.
and then stay in your group. You know, like until we are fighting the last phase. Is that right? At that point, we all stack as a group. Is that correct?
I think you stay split.
You
the
still stay
entire-
on your side.
You stay on your side of the room.
Oh, do you?
Because
Yes.
you can still hit people with the dissonance or whatever the heck it's
Yes,
called.
dissonance will still kill you.
Okay. I'm just gonna throw this out there because I think it's hilarious. I got this trinket called the Tome of Unraveling Sanity, and I made the sound to alert me that it's ready to use again. A goat bleeding. And it seems so hilariously appropriate, like it. and I love it. It's great.
So the group on my side, when we were stacking up, I don't think we want to stack up back towards the middle of the room because that would overlap with the tethered folk.
You just go to the circle.
Which circle are you talking about?
You. He means
whatever size.
You mean go to the
orange
square.
circle.
The purple circle that's under the boss. When that comes up, you run to it, and the other phase will be running away from it.
So it doesn't matter that people are stacked up on each other, because I thought the message was to be not in the circle, but to be together.
One phase gets a circle, the other one gets the swirly. So one phase is running away while the other one's stacking up.
Yeah, I'm not confused on that point. I'm talking about where that group meets. Is it simply within that circle the boss is putting out, or is it stacking on your tank?
Yeah, as long as you're in that circle, you're reducing the damage that's coming out, preferably on the tank. Just that way you're not overlapping if anybody's close to the others in the other phase.
Okay, so then I would just underline the point, make sure that if you're on my side, stack towards the blue square.
Mommy, can we move some of the groups around because you have Amia and myself and Shepard on one side, and you have all taken Zeets and Tap on the other side. So basically, you have the 3 strongest heals on the one side and the 3 weakest heals on the other side.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
Not meant to be offensive to anyone, by the way.
No,
What?
but
Are you calling myself
I'm
heals
doing
terrible?
the best I can.
I know.
I'm one of the worst healers in this fight for some reason.
I'm just throwing it out there so nobody feels bad.
No. Epistle, you got to understand. You keep telling us you don't need heals, so we put
Exactly.
the ones
That's
that
what I'm
Durago
thinking
is
personally
over-
here.
out
This
heals
isn't about
us.
the healers. This is about me.
No, I don't
Yeah.
care. I actually like having overheals because I get more health.
So right now, there's 14 people in group 1, 2, and 3, and only 12 in group 4, 5, and 6. Is that intentional?
I hope so, because I feel kind of left out.
But shouldn't there be 13 and 13? Because we have 26 people right now.
When I was looking at the DVM bar, it said 13 and 13.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
So how's that?
Someone was compensating.
There.
I don't
Yep. There you
Melina,
go.
I moved it back. I moved it down to 6. How's that? Now there's 13.
All right, Melina, good luck with the mechanics on the other side now. I'm just playing.
Yeah, and I changed my bars to
I'll
show
adapt.
by groups instead of by the way I like them. Because I kept on trying to heal the wrong people.
And Mac doesn't
Check your
count as a
groups,
full
then.
player, so.
Since we moved people around, check your groups.
I swapped Shepard for all taken between the groups, and then I moved Melina down to 6.
So we should be good. Tap's not in this phase yet. And neither is
I'm
any of
not.
group
Oh,
3.
sorry.
You're good. I don't want to pull without everybody being in the correct phase.
That is a good idea.
That means you, Fafford.
Aqua, Fafford, and Arc
Oops,
and Shadow need to
okay.
be in this phase as well. Okay, Arc and Shadow's in here.
I am.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I
No,
will
you're
say, you're on
You
the
should have a
I'm
little
sorry.
blue
Yeah, I'm sorry.
bubble,
Yes.
and
Yep.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you were wrong, Fafford.
I was on
Again.
the right side. I was just in the wrong phase.
Was there anything
Figure
like
that
in
one
that?
out.
You were on the correct side. In
Like
the
Aqua
wrong
drops
phase.
out of phase.
So in the phase that we died, was there anything else that was going to happen, or was it basically more of the same?
More of the same.
Yeah. Once we get the
We saw the whole
little
fight.
the little bosses down, then we just have to nuke the big boss and watch out for everything.
So were we a long way from completing it still?
No, we just
Not
had
really.
to kill Desolate Host, and I don't know what he was at health-wise.
40
So I'm
something.
looking.
I
Okay.
see 25% on stage
yeah,
2.
stage 2.
Yeah,
so
we
he was
were-
fairly close. We almost had it on the first
We
pull.
did very, very well.
Yeah,
Okay.
for first poll.
Yeah, very, very well. So let's just clean it up. Everybody knows that followed EBM is to move near your tank or move away from your tank. Now, I have a quick question though. When I was moving in close to the tank, my
GTFO?
was going, yeah. That was going off every time I tried to go in to where it said to get in a group. And I would move in towards the tank and it'd start going at me. I don't know if that's an error in that or what.
Well, you
But-
do take.
You're probably just getting warned that you're standing in damage, which you're supposed to.
Also,
certain part.
If you move out a
just
little bit, it goes away.
another little observation, just for those that, at least on the spirit side, I don't know what's going on the other side. We had those little ads that came out, and they started like chasing people, and I noticed that people were not bringing them to the tank. So like, if you have them, bring them to the tank. So
In,
you know, I mean,
in our phase, the soul residues, they fixate on people, so I can't even get aggro on them. I can grab the priestesses, but that's about all I can grab.
I also noticed that you can slow the little residues and stuff too, because I was hitting them with slows. So
yeah, they also drop
like,
little puddles.
Yeah, like
behind.
hunters can probably, you know, get them to stick in place. I can freeze them or slow them and stuff like that. Just to heads up.
Hey, Pistol, did you get my whisper?
Nope.
Hudson's in the mall.
Ah.
Okay, half-price drinks tonight.
I'm going up for the fireworks after this.
You good, Mom?
Oh, it's Canada Day. Happy Canada Day.
Yeah,
Sorry,
happy
I
Canada
forgot.
Day.
Yeah.
150 years old.
150.
And you know, actually, I learned something today. Pamela Anderson was born in Canada.
I've known that for years.
And you can have her.
Who is
No,
Pamela
okay, you guys got her.
Pamela Anderson, wasn't she a porn star?
Baywatch, I think.
Why do we care about the range check?
4,
There is something we need to spread out more.
Just, yeah, you gotta stay spread out 5 yards.
Okay. Soulbind doesn't kick you out of the spirit.
Okay. I think that might be our heroic mechanic then.
Yeah, because I switched rounds last time because I was confused.
Beware.
What drops those circles?
Probably the shaman. Or the... I guess Tap has one too, right?
I've just been noticing they seem to be dropped randomly. You don't seem to be able to control it. Okay, now we move that out.
I think those are dropped by the soul residue.
So remember my group when that Torment Cries comes on, you go on as far to the right as you can.
Remember to take that purple thing to the back.
I'm actually thinking there's a better way to do that too. If we all sort of stay where I am.
I'm just trying to get it away from people, and everybody's stacking on the right now.
Okay, do this. Stack up on me, and then if you gotta just move to the... never mind. I get nailed with. Hooray! Running out of room over here.
Beware.
Stacking onto existing line is fine.
also stack on a pistol if you're on this side, and step to the left or right if you get the debuff, is what he was trying to say.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say, thank you.
Well, why didn't you say that in the first place?
Because somebody dropped it on him when he was trying to explain it.
Yeah. Thank you for reading on.
I watched it. I died laughing.
So basically, we'll put the debuff right on top of this space where I am right now would be good.
Much better.
Isn't that beautiful?
A beautiful, beautiful thing.
Try my cries off the right, and now we're just happy. The damage part wasn't good. Did that kill you, Andre?
We need to focus on the ads.
2, 1.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Especially fallen priestesses.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Gordon inside.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And now Hokey Pokey out.
Tracking.
Oh, we all did it.
4,
I know, we got kind of like, oh crap. I've been waiting to use it.
Do you want to
Run away, little girl.
get him yet?
Back in.
No, you run out.
4.
If the physical comes in, it's the light side going in.
Oh, okay.
My group out.
Yeah, get him. Get him.
Get me up.
4, 3,
I got him
2,
Thank you.
1. Run away, little girl.
Right in.
Run away.
Seem to be like on the opposite schedule.
It is.
We are.
We are.
3,
Yep. I'm
2,
down.
1.
Can you get a pistol up?
Got it.
You taunted too early.
4, 3,
The other side's almost all dead.
1.
Yeah.
Run away, little girl. Run away. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, guess my timer wasn't ready there.
Don't release it. Go pylon down.
On the side that does not go into the spirit realm, what drops those blue circles?
I've been trying to figure that out.
Because that's awful.
It seems
It's
like
a
periodically
really
a purple swirl
thin
appears that
purple
stuff from the
circle.
ceiling drops.
Well, it says avoid standing in collapsing fissures, which creates shadow damage, and then avoid being hit by the rupturing slam. And don't stand next to anybody that has grasping darkness. It bounces 3 times to players within 5 yards. And in the spirit realm, if you have Shattering Scream, move to where the ads are being tanked in the corporeal realm to remove your bone cage armor. And then we don't stand in soul rot, and if you're standing next to someone with soul residue, it does the same thing. It'll do bounce to people and do damage.
Niobe, you near the boss? Oh, never mind.
So is the people on the outside, is your reanimated Templar going down before ours? Is that just what's happening there?
It might be.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
well, no, I'm just wondering because I've noticed that the big boss seems to be active, sort of, and we're still trying to take down our mini boss.
No, once the mini bosses, because they share a health pool, the reanimated Templar and the Soul Queen share a health pool, and once they hit 30%, the Desolate Host spawns. So you pop hero when that comes out.
Okay, so that's when we want hero is when the little mini bosses are still up, but the big boss has gone active.
Correct.
Okay, I thought it was maybe when we came out of that, but I'll hero as soon as that occurs this time. I did not that time. I thought it was when we finished off the mini bosses and then came out to attack the big boss that we wanted to hero. But I will hero when I see the big boss go active.
I think it's when the big boss comes active because we need to burn down the mini bosses as fast as possible at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Roger that. Adjustment made.
Yep. When the big boss comes out, don't do anything with it. Just leave it there. Focus down the little ones till they're gone. Then we go to the big boss.
I can't click on the feast.
Are you in the spirit realm?
You haven't been found worthy.
I just can't eat the feast.
Well, go to the spirit realm and try it.
I'm gonna I don't know if my mouse
I'm gonna
is
laugh
just...
if it's tied. Well, no, I'm just saying. I wonder if it's tied to the person being in the spirit realm.
Who
You
placed
are
it?
not prepared.
I can. That's exactly what it is. That's dumb.
I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got to feed the spirit, man.
I gotta say, so far I kind of like this fight.
I do too.
All right, we
I
got
liked
15
all of them
minutes.
actually.
Let's try it again.
Let's try
I
it
like
again.
being in the spirit realm too.
I've been liked all these bosses. I like the challenge. I'm so glad the screen doesn't look like it when you first click on the portal thing.
Oh,
It doesn't stay that way.
Yeah, that it doesn't.
So-
that's nice that they didn't leave it all foggy.
A real improvement on my side, dropping the cone off more towards the right. So that was really helpful.
Yeah, the cone wasn't even spreading to our side.
So yeah, what they say in the cone is if you're just supposed to run up front to where the boss is at now and drop the cones off in the green goo direction.
Yeah, they're trying to get you to face them away from the group.
But here's the question: I was wondering, is that what killed Amia?
I don't know.
Walking into it, because it seemed like when,
All it does is silence you.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so I don't know
it
what killed
takes
her.
up
Then,
force
'cause she
feed.
walked in and
Bone
died.
shards.
Yeah, I think she got hit by something else.
Okay.
She just got
does
wombo
do
comboed.
damage.
Yeah, tick-tock. Let's do it.
Shepard, you come to the spirit realm.
Hey, can we get the Palibus refresh real quick?
Need
I only got 5
Arkin
minutes on mine.
Shepherd in this realm.
I'm in the right realm.
Yep, now we got everybody here.
Now you are.
I didn't click on anything.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you were fine.
I only have 5 as well. I don't know how they were split up. Together.
Let's go.
4, 3, 2,
Oh, there's
1.
one person here. Oh crap, I didn't reload my UI.
So on my side, should be up close to the box. That way you can move much more quickly when you need to aim it.
Someone just DC'd.
Dizzy.
Oh.
User entered your channel.
Beware.
AT, go to that middle section there.
Yeah, get to the center there.
The yellow star.
Get to the
Very
middle.
center.
The yellow star. Yellow star. Go, Dizzy. Please get to the yellow star.
He's
Sorry, I disconnected.
He's the one that yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's DC'd.
No, I'm back now.
He was like chasing me around with that.
No, I disconnected right at the
You can
pole.
come back.
and had to reload everything.
Call him.
Okay, everyone's going to really have to stack up tight on me to be able to pull this off next time. Because that's circled in the wrong spot. So far, very nice.
It does do take a damage on you, so be careful.
Waiting for somebody from the spirit world to come meet me in the middle.
You're good, Art.
But it's true, where people are dropping onto the boss works really well.
Beware.
Amia, that does do take a damage on you. That's what kills it.
Yeah, nice work there, Emily. That seems to do quite well.
Boss is in.
3, 2, 1.
Hero.
I was working on it.
So we're gonna keep this guy here, are we?
Yep, we try and keep him in the middle.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
My side in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My side out.
Coming.
4, 3, 2, 1. Run away, little girl. Run away. 4, 3, 2.
Okay, my
1.
side. There's a purple ring around the big boss. Step in that one.
My side out.
Stepping it when?
There we go. When it tells you to go in, that's what you're stepping into.
4,
People running to the wrong spot on my
2,
side.
1. Run away, little girl.
My side
Run
in.
away.
Out of the big purple squirrel.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My side out.
Step inside the purple ring.
They're moving to the circle.
Yeah. Not the circle.
Your
world
circle,
marker.
you.
Tracking.
4, 3,
Watch the fishes.
2,
Alright.
1. Run away, little girl.
My side.
My side in.
Is there nobody else with the soul
Second
pride?
hero.
4, 3, 2.
Someone needs to go to the center.
My side out.
Seats to the middle.
Never mind.
Good.
4,
Get Jordan up.
3, 2, 1. Run away, little girl.
My side in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My side out. Kind of what PvP is saying.
4, 3, 2, 1. Run away, little girl. Run away.
My side in.
Get either Rika or Melina.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't watch DPS movies.
Actually, get both of them.
My side out.
Get who?
Ricky and Melina.
Oh, my bad. I didn't taunt. I thought I did.
And there it goes, guys.
Oh, and this is
Sailing Hall's achievement.
Resing single target.
Way
I thought I
to
just got
go,
a tier. I was
everybody.
sad. It's not.
I got my
Cool.
2-piece.
Congrats.
I want my 2-piece.
I want
We
my
do
one
not
piece.
want to see you in a
I want a
2-piece.
one-piece.
Hey, hey Jordan, if you
I
don't want
went there
that,
too.
I don't know what I got.
Forged chest piece, but I didn't get my 2-piece.
if you don't need that, Jordan.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, last. Yeah, last call for Mythics. That's what I was trying to read. Loot
Nice.
trade.
All right, any loot?
Anybody?
trades?
And it's a socketed piece, too. Ooh.
That boss didn't seem too bad, actually.
It's not.
No, once you
understand the mechanics,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
See, and I didn't realize, and thanks for pointing it out, Durag, I didn't realize you were running into the purple circle on the big boss.
That's why I
Well,
pointed it out, because there were like 2 people in it.
I
Yeah,
know
like,
on the pull before, I was like the only one in there, and I just got one shot by whatever it
Yeah.
was.
All I
Yeah,
can say is this week, guys, excellent work, everybody. We've made
Yes.
progress through 2 bosses.
That was a very good run.
But the other thing that confused me is we had another circle on our side. So
Yeah,
I
there was a
I
world
was
marker
walking-
and then me.
Yeah, that
You.
I was confusing the marker versus you, so I was
Yeah.
running to the marker quite often.
What are you guys
That's
rolling
what
on?
I saw
What are you
most
rolling
of the
on?
people doing that. That's
The
why I
next
called
is-
it
Sorry,
out.
I had to reload.
I finally
Hold it.
realized
Can
at
you
the
relink
end that
it?
there's 2 markers. 2
Uh,
circles.
Locket of
You're
Splintered
good.
Souls.
Okay,
Right.
good. Thank you.
And,
Sorry
alright,
to interrupt.
just
Like-
waiting to see if there's any more rolls. Are you gonna roll on that tap?
No, nope. I'm good.
Looks like all taken then.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah.
All taken by one.
Shepard actually. Yeah, all taken
Yeah,
scattered by
I'll take
1. 86. The 86 holds.
Congrats. Yep, we're on the last 3 bosses now. That was
Wow.
a good run.
We are progressing pretty quickly on this, which is good because the next few weeks might be choppier.
Yeah, remember everybody that Mommy, me, and Durag will not be here next week. So Joe Boo will be doing the invites. So if you don't have his battle tag, get it from him before you go, so he can invite you both Friday and Saturday or one of the other days.
Well,
And
why
then
don't you
ends on
just...
for the 3 weeks after that.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then Epistle's gone. So
Didn't know
Donna's
that.
gonna
That's
get
gonna be-
her
Yeah,
tanking
Donna's gonna be
abilities.
taken for a
User
a
disconnected
while.
from your channel.
Why don't you
That
just
is-
feed us all to the dogs there, Fafford?
That's my battle tag that I just posted in there. The Johnny 3D pound
User
1318.
disconnected from your
If
channel.
you haven't added me as a friend, then add me as a friend. I will invite everybody who is online. And if you accept, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool.
Yep, awesome job, everybody. And thanks for coming. We'll see. Well, we won't see you next week, but everybody else will.
Yep. Have a good vacation.
Have a great vacation.
Okay, I'm confused. How do I add a friend?
Press O,
Press
and
O.
that'll bring up a
Yeah, I get that
thing
menu, but where do I see and a place to add there?
There's
Down
2
in the
buttons
bottom
down at the
left.
bottom.
Add
button,
friend.
send message.
Yeah, but what is add friend? It just seems to.
Add
You can
friend, and
click
then
on
type
somebody, right click and add. Battletech friend.
Yeah, or you can just like you can click add friend and then type in the thing I typed in there, Johnny 3D.
Okay. Yeah.
Pound 1318.
User left your channel.
Yeah, for some reason when I go to add friend, it tries to, I don't know what it's trying to add. Even though I have Joe Bowie, but I have him now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
Hey,
in there, friend?
Hey, Cal.
Yeah.
So if you're gone, does that mean there's gonna be no podcast this week?
No, I'll be back for the podcast.
Okay. No, I was just wondering if I was gonna have Donna to myself on Sunday.
No, I'll be back in time to do the podcast. I just won't have been through the raid, so I'm just gonna ask questions.
Well, no, the reason why I was asking is that way, because if Donna wasn't gonna, or if Donna doesn't have to do a drawing, that means I have her to myself.
Well, what she needs to do is do 2 drawings a week. That way she's one ahead.
Yeah, that's one of those jackass non-artist statements that can be disregarded.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
I can honestly say
that. Have a good night.
Good night. Thanks, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Night, man.
Thanks, all.
Yeah, it was a good raid tonight, man.
It was.
Yeah, it was exciting, and the fights were fun, and we got through 2 tough fights.
And there's less trash than Nighthold.
Alright, if you're doing Mythics, go down to Mythic 1.
I got removed from the group. That's traumatic.
User left your channel.
Me too. I got kicked from
User left your channel. User
Although
left your channel.
sometimes that really does suck.
User left your channel.
No, I'm not coming back to your group now, Mummy. No way.
User disconnected from your channel.
I'm just wondering if getting rid of the shoulders and going to the bracers will be a DPS increase if I put the 2-piece on with the 4-piece I already have.
Can you manage that?
I'm gonna try it.
User disconnected
if you can get
from
both
your
of them,
channel.
I'm sure it'll be a DPS increase. I was hoping for a 2-piece tonight, but what I got as a consolation prize isn't horrible. I got a 920 Titan Forged chest, so
not bad. Yeah, I've got two-piece bonuses, which is good because the Pally 4-pieces are terrible.
And get this, the chest that I got I had crafted myself a chest and made it 900, with Obliterum. It had the exact same stats with the exact same style of balance, but just with higher stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
your channel.
a super perfect replacement. I just got better stats was all out of it. And if I ever go back to a blue Frosty setup, it's a nice match to my outfit.
Wait, the 2 named Bob was actually available?
That's what I've heard. Somebody got that one.
In our guild.
Izzy's got it.
Bob from Dragonbite. I love it.
It's awesome. So that puts me at 915.75 item level now.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's getting pretty up there. Well, every piece that I've got, with the exception of my legs, because I did get tier legs, and those are just standard. But
good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Catch you later.
The piece of gear that I got, the chest piece is Titan Forged. The ring that I got this week was Titan Forged. The trinket I got was Titan Forged.
User disconnected from your
I've had
channel.
a good luck week.
This week. Yeah, good week. We got a couple nice things.
Last year...
Best part is, though, I finished my school term, and now I'm on vacation.
Yeah, you were talking about you're going to see fireworks. Last year, we had a thunderstorm while our fireworks were going off, and I took a bunch of pictures and captured lightning and fireworks in the same pictures, in 20 different pictures.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was pretty awesome, but the camera was massively out of focus. At least what I consider massively. Yeah. So I had to shrink all the pictures really small, and then they looked cool. And I posted them to Facebook, and it went semi-viral. I had like 10,000 shares, and
that's cool.
And thousands, tons and tons of views. I don't even know how many views. And then I got like 500 random friend requests from people that I didn't know. It was weird. But as an artist, that kind of pisses me off because, I mean, I took a bunch of really shitty pictures and had to shrink them down, and I got, like, all kinds of viral activity on that. And I draw pictures and I, you know, do other things, and I get, like, nothing. You know?
Yeah, of course.
I just need to, like, capture video of, like, somebody falling downstairs to get attention or something.
Or cats.
Or
somebody
cats.
falling downstairs onto cats.
Or really the awesomeness of lightning and fireworks at the same time, because it really was cool.
I don't think it's going to be an actual DPS.
I'm looking at.
So?
Nope.
How is it not? Considering you're getting a 2-piece bonus and you get to keep your 4-piece bonus, how is that
because
not?
Because it's taking away one of my better legendaries.
Oh, it replaces a legendary.
I have to switch legendary to be able to get the 2-piece, 4-piece, and because the 2-piece for the tier 20 set is not that super powerful, so.
Right, and you know, despite the fact that people said that that was a single target fight, my AoE multi-target was by far better than my single target setup for that last fight. Because there were so many little ads to kill, and my splitting ice was hitting both the mini boss and the big boss that was up there.
Nice.
So that worked out a lot better for me actually. I switched.
So my friend Crafty's is typing me. This is crazy. They're having trouble with Mythic Goroth.
They're on Mythic?
Yes, they're already working on Mythic. But one of the things they do, and this is why they're having trouble, is on all their runs, their gear goes to DPS first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the idea is you want to burn the boss down faster. But then you get to the Mythic, and as soon as you hit that, it's the healers can't keep you alive anymore, and people can't avoid the damage, so...
So go back to Heroic, run it, and give all the gear to the healers and stuff.
Well, I'm sure they will next week, but, you know, at this point, they have done it, he's counting about 60 times so far.
Oh, jeez. That sounds like...
60 wipes on... yeah, OCD much?
That doesn't sound like fun to me.
It no longer is fun, no.
I'm running a SimC right now to see... Oh, wow. That puts me at 1,057,000 max potential DPS. With my new upgrade.
I did not try it with the enchant, so I'm going to try and get those right now and see what happens.
Oh, you didn't have it enchanted?
Yeah, but I mean, it was still not very... I don't think it's going to be an increase.
Might not.
Oh, apparently glitter boobs are the new summer thing.
Glitter boobs?
Yes, according to the New York Post.
I'll just take normal boobs, thanks.
Well, you gotta Google this to see what people are doing.
Oh, really? I will actually have to Google that.
This is George Takei has put this out now, so there you go. It's mainstream.
Oh, I'm all right with glitter boobs. I'm totally okay with that, actually.
Yeah, paint on.
Yeah, paint on clothing. That's, you know, I honestly feel like the whole like double standard that men can go topless and stuff, but women shouldn't is kind of dumb.
Do you know that legally in Canada, women can go topless?
Yeah, they can in the United States in a lot of places too, but it's still like, you know, we have such a there is such a Puritan history in the United States that is like very like body shaming for, you know, like nudity is a sin or something, that it just gets hit a lot. But I personally just I feel like the human body is a glorious thing to behold, and it shouldn't have to be hidden if the person doesn't want to.
But I don't want to see everyone's dangly bits.
No, not necessarily, but you know, I have no problem with people going shirtless, you know, regardless of whether they're male or female.
I think it's just that I have way too much haste now. And
I've actually heard that from my daughter, who's 12, that like expressed in like a couple of times how she thinks it's totally unfair that Dakota can run around with no shirt on, but it was supposedly not okay for her to do that. And that's kind of a crappy thing to have to explain, that some people are total prudes and they think that there's something wrong with that. I don't like that I have to explain that.
Well, on that note, I need to go and see some fireworks.
Yeah, enjoy the hell out of your fireworks, man. And,
I think it'll be fun.
I'll see you tomorrow for the podcast.
Yep.
Awesome.
Catch it there, because I'm not. Oh, yeah. Actually, I might need texts and reminders because I'll be pretty much off the clock and I'll forget what time and day it is.
Hey. Don't forget that since we killed that boss, you can go to the Broken Shore and turn in that quest for 140 million artifact power.
User disconnected from your channel.
I just realized that.
Alright, simming with everything enchanted. Gemmed and all that. I just have an overabundance of haste with this setup. I think that's the
Is that what's
thing.
happening?
Yeah, it's like I should be at like 20% and I'm like at 25 now. Of course, what I should be doing is going to get the bike out of the garage and going to work. Hurry up.
Right on. So besides that, did you get any upgrades tonight?
Not unless this pans out.
I'm hoping. I'm gonna hope here. Just see what happens if that would be really awesome. Not that I really care that much about artifact power, but it would be really cool to see this 140 million artifact power token double and get 280 million artifact power. I know it won't, but I'm gonna try anyway.
So I wonder if, now that I have such a high haste number, if I took out that haste stat stick and put in that terror from below, if that would be a DPS increase.
I'm using the terror from below.
It wasn't a DPS increase from me before, but I think it's because I lost that haste that I had from my haste stat stick, and so I'm wondering if that's going to be a big change right there. I might have to sim it in the morning when I get home. After I run this sim, I'm gonna have to go get ready for work. But
mine was a DPS loss for me until I made crafted to balance my stats and a little bit more with some other gear, and once I did that, it was a pretty big increase for me.
I think that actually might be an increase right there. By a little tiny bit. I'll have to do some simming. Or some more simming, but I think if I go back and get that that trinket back in here, it might make a difference.
That trinket's a really easy to use trinket because it's just you put it in and you forget about it because it goes off automatically. I've been seeing that trinket crit for me at 2.5 to 3 million DP damage.
Alright, that put me at the magic number for crit and brought my haste down to a more manageable level, so let's see what that does real quick. I know I should be getting ready for work, but let's see what it does.
You're like, I gotta see these numbers.
Alright, show me the money. Show me like 970k. Come on now.
What were you at before?
With that last sim, it put me at 952.
Nice.
I think I was at 949 or something like that with the last sim with the first setup.
The pull, I got a little messed up because at one point, and it kind of screwed part of my rotation up, so I ended up with a little bit lower DPS, but I still felt like I did really good on that last fight because Dizzy was chasing me around with that light thing.
Yeah.
He did for like 10 seconds. He was chasing me around. I couldn't DPS at all. I'm like, God, stop chasing me with the light thing. Because in the previous run, I was at 905 when we died.
Yeah.
At 364 million, I was really good on that fight. But on the one where we actually finished it, I was at 860 at the end of the fight with 393 million damage done. Aqua stomped me on that one. He was at 445, 974k DPS.
Yeah, I was kind of off my game for that particular boss.
You know what I noticed is, you know what I think was happening with Bronze was, you know, like, I don't know if that's why he's leaving or not, but he was like, he's fallen way down in the charts.
He is. I mean, maybe he'll have to switch over to arms because that's the highest one right now.
Well, I'm just looking here, and let's see here. In the Gorath fight, he was at he was 15th in DPS, or the Goroth fight rather. Now he came in 4th on the Demonic Inquisition fight, and I fell way behind on that one because I was dead for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, that was putting that trinket in was an increase. It put me up to 955.
That's cool. On Harjtan, he came in at 5th. Mistress, he came in at 7th. Sisters of the Moon, he came in at 16th, just below Epistle. And that's when he left. Was after he came in under his dad as a tank. That's ouch right there. Did he? Maybe he died early.
Well, I don't know, but he did. They did say he did have a headache or whatever, so maybe that was why he was losing some of his focus.
On the sisters poll, he died in 2 minutes.
Oh, did he?
2 minutes
okay.
in, so.
Yeah, he must have died early on that one.
That might.
All right, now that I know I have a
know
DPS increase, I really got to go get ready for work. So I will talk to you later.
All right,
Number
man. See
3.
ya.
Okay, that's not the right sisters poll though.
I was just looking at the ones where we downed the boss.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was the one. That was the most recent sisters fight, but for some reason, details is being
User
weird.
disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, Bronze. Well, he made it.
He died in
far.
phase
He died
2.
at 3:44, 3 minutes and 44 seconds.
Yeah, he died in phase 2 on that one. I don't know. I think he's just feeling a little bit of the burn because he's not quite topping the charts at this point. You know.